Welcome back to the channel, Classic Volkswagen Lovers. This is Junior with a classic VW Bucks and now Frankie time. So today in the agenda, it's day number 7. Date number 7 since we began the resto process in Frankie. And today in the agenda, we're going to remove the front bumper and see if we can also remove the runners on the side here, and see if we can tackle the front lower end of the fenders. I'm going to be focusing here and here, and once I'm done removing this blue paint here, and as time permits, the goal is to see if we can remove the fenders in the front so that we can check this front apron here and do the assessment on how we're going to remove it. Obviously it needs to be removed, so I'm not really expecting to salvage it because it's so dent inward in the bottom far where the louvers are, that I don't know. I'm not sure that we could actually salvage that one, but we'll take a look into it. Okay, so let's get wrenching. Okay, so remove the bumper, and I was able to get a closer look to this fender, and it looks like at some point they did some body work to it. It was very poorly done. You can see right there. So I might have to replace this fender. Impressed with the front apron. I was able to pull the front apron louver part of it out, and amazingly the louvers are not kinked, so it actually came out. There is a rust spot right here, so I will have to hit it with a pick to see what is the actual structural integrity of that part. Who knows, maybe I can just patch that up and fix it and use the same front apron, who knows. And then here, but this seems to be really solid. I may be able to remove it and maybe patch it off. I'm still debating on that. This fender seems to be pretty solid, sound, so I don't think that there will be a problem reusing this fender. But this one here, that's pretty bad. See that they actually use some Bondo in it. Could it be fixed? Yes, maybe not, I don't know. This bottom part here seems to be solid. If I can contour a piece of metal from here to here, I may be able to save this as well. But I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do that. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna replace it. Who knows? I'll make up my mind later when I remove this here and see if it's going to be hard or not to repair. Anyways, moving along. Okay, so I kept digging into that crusty fender. I'm going to go ahead and remove the paint on this one. This one seems to be solid. So I spent some time on this front apron, and I think I may be able to salvage it. And this one, it's okay. That's pretty much for today. It's day number 7. I found this piece of sheet metal and some of my scrap metal, and I decided to challenge my fabrication abilities, and so I cut this piece off, and as you can see, I have it fastened in position now with some of these panel clips holders. And although I know I have to cut this opening here, I kind of like the way that this is going, so there might be a chance that I might be able to salvage. So I think earlier I was trying to explain that I kind of like challenge myself, and I cut out metal from the fender that was all rotted, and I had an extra piece of sheet metal, and I cut a template using a piece of paper. And initially I was just going to go all the way up to here only, and then here, and just weld right there, because it seems like this here, it's looks like good material, solid. And I think that might still be the idea, so I think I might just cut right here, like right there, and then cut this edge all the way down to here. And I think that if I cut this hole out right there, very weak piece right there. So what I'll do, I'll just cut that off right there. I'll cut that right there. Maybe like that. I'm not sure yet if I want to cut this piece. Because I don't want to be putting a lot of tacks into this here, because that will actually warp that piece. So I'll be better off to just cut it off right there, make this opening right here and tack weld it, and then just mud over it. Came right on, spot on, and do this. So a little bit ago, while I was working on this, I got a call from one of my buddies up in Norton, Ohio, which is one of my used parts, OEM used parts suppliers. And he just told me just a few minutes ago that he does not have an OEM fender nor a cluster pedal. So I'm gonna have to go online and get a refurbished cluster pedal. And then I might just be able to continue to work with this. I think it's coming out fine. I think that I will be able to actually salvage this fender here and use it. So far I've done the cutout for the bumper. I'm thinking about cutting this piece here, right there, above that, right there, above the edge. And I think that once I get that done, I can just tack it and it should be fine. And then there's some minor rust spots down here that I will do the same. I will patch those with new metal, and then I'll do a good under coating with the POR 15. But so far I think that I'm accomplishing the mission. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there, and I'll continue to work and fiddle with this here. Once I am completely done with the fender, I'll show it to you. Okay, friends, just for the time being, again, if this is the first time that you're watching my channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Today it's date number 8, and I've only worked in the car about maybe 25 minutes today. So I'll continue to work on the car. Again, if this is the first time that you're watching my channel, like, share, and subscribe. Until then, this is Junior with a classic VW Bucks and now Frankie time.